Hey besties, I just got my Christmas decor out of the storage, the laundry room. It is right here. So I want to do a quick check of all that we have before I start decorating. So for reference, here's all of my Halloween decor. I am so out of breath just getting this stuff out. Now that I'm in something a little bit more comfortable, I've got some cold eggnog with whipped cream, because I don't know if you're supposed to drink this cold or hot. Because, you know, like a normal person, it's been close to 7 years since I've had eggnog, so that's gonna be nice and comforting. I wanted to put on a nice little candle, but I don't have anywhere safe to put a candle, because you gotta remember, fire safety, candle safety, super important. But I don't have anywhere safe to put a candle in here, probably because I need to dust, first of all, second of all, because everything's a mess. Anyways, what is important is that I am decorating today. I'm starting, I don't know if I'm gonna be finishing decorating. I showed you in the last clip the minimal amount of fall decor, which is mostly just Halloween decor, which, okay, to promote some sustainability and to have a little bit of space open up in my storage, I want to see if I can incorporate those pieces into more long-term, year-round decorations. I also want to do that with some of the stuff that I have for Christmas season, because it is an entire season and I probably won't be taking down my decor until close to like Valentine's Day, probably close to, just about. At least not like all of it, but that's besides the point. We'll get them when we get there. I want to show you two of the things that I got from Walmart. These were kitchen towels, and so I do want to use some of them for kitchen towels, and I want to use one of them for the bathroom towel. In fact, I probably might end up using both of them for bathroom towels. My kind of vibe is more like ideas of Christmas and not like, whoa, Christmas. You'll see when we get there. Let me just scooch back so I can reach into my big green box of holiday stuff. I did buy a couple more things because I'm a firm believer of buying decorations as you go rather than just buying a whole bunch of stuff all at once. That being said, this box holds like a couple $100 worth of Christmas decor, so I'm working on it, okay? Listen, I am supporting my inner child in doing this. Let me tell you what I got. I got tinsel garlands. That'll be fun. I have an idea with that. It's going to be so much fun. First of all, I got this little ornament, which is not going to be used as an ornament. That's for a secret project. I got a second tree skirt because I think that this one's going to match more with what I want to do with the vibe of the house anyways. I got a couple more ornaments. Again, things that we're going to see the vision come together. Things that are going to be useful over the years. More ornaments. More ornaments. Ooh, and to bring a little bit of color into my tree, because last year it was kind of just black and white. I do have a Christmas vlog where I decorated last year. Go check that out. But I bought a beaded garland that's more like Christmassy colors. It's still got the creams, the beiges, but it's also got like the red and the green, which I think is going to bring a little bit more color and life into the space. As you can see back here, I do enjoy a pop of color and livelihood. I got these cool little ornament hooks. It says they're gold star hooks, but I'm using them for ornaments. You'll see why. And then the rest that I bought was ribbon. I bought 3 things of this red and black plaid. It's 2 inches of ribbon. And then I bought both of these that are each an inch. One that is black and white plaid and one that is just red and white little star, because I thought that that would be cute. I have some ideas. And just all of that came out to like $60, like just under, so. let's get to decorating.
Welcome to the voiceover section of this video because, oh boy, do I have quite a bit to talk about. So, I am kind of just putting everything together. I thought that this would just take me an afternoon, and instead it took me like 3 or 4 days just getting everything set up. I have this little 3-foot Christmas tree from Walmart that I bought last year because, like I mentioned earlier, if I mentioned it earlier, most of my stuff is actually from Walmart. I have a couple of things that I bought secondhand, but that's because that's just what is accessible to me. And I think for now at least, I'm kind of done buying things for Christmas. I have an idea of what I want to do for my secret like project next year, but I think it'll be more like crafty type vibes. I've invested quite a bit of money into decorating our home for Christmas, and I think I am done for now at least. I've got my little tree, and last year I just kind of set it up on the floor, but today, well, I guess this year we are setting it up on the table because we don't actually use this table. In fact, the ones that use this table the most are our cats. Victoria and Rosie love sitting up here and just kind of watching people like walk around the neighborhood or look at the outdoor cats or whatnot. So I set it up. I wanted to get like an extension cord to be able to light up the tree. However, tell me why when I went to go buy one from Walmart, it told me that it was going to expose me to lead and I should wash my hands after using it. Riddle me that, capitalism. What's up with that, Walmart? So what did I do? I went to the computer section and I accidentally bought a power cord. And so now my partner has an extra power cord that he needed anyways. So gotta love that. But this tree came out really cute. I don't mind that it's not lit up this year. I guess I could just put some of my little twinkly lights on it, but like, I don't mind. I kind of like it just as is. Maybe next year I'll figure out some other way to get it to light up, or I don't know. Maybe next year it might actually go up on either that corner piece where I have that big squishmallow or on that little console table under the TV. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think because on that little console table is where the actual outlet is because there's not an outlet like right under this window, which I was going to say makes sense, but like it doesn't because there are outlets under the windows in other rooms of the house. So I don't know. But okay, so I realized that a lot of my, in fact, all of my ornaments didn't have any of the little stringy things. Because last year I did just kind of like push them through. But I had to go through and add the little strings to my ornaments for all 180 or so. Or is it just 80? I think I just have 80 ornaments. I have about 100 ornaments. Like, am I a little bit extra? Yes, I am. But I like it because it's fun. My tree gets nice and decorated. And this year I get to decorate it all the way around and not just the front part. So we're moving up in the world. Now you'll notice that I have some food boxes. That's where I'm sorry, I just got an email. But that is where I actually put in the like ornaments throughout the year. So, you know, good fun, good times. We're reusing items that we already had. So I do like that. Now, this year, we're not going to have the same like setting up the gifts for my family that I did last year because this year my partner and I are actually visiting my family in Tennessee for Christmas. Oh my God, girl, you just went to your family's for, when was it? Like twice this year during the spring and then also like during the summer. Yes, I did. And in fact, it's been 3 times already that I've gone. And it's because thankfully I have the privilege of my mom paying for everything because, you know, when you shop local, that means that you are, you know, letting the owner's kids fly in for, you know, the holidays and whatnot. But that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. I don't know how much of that I'm going to film because one, my partner is going to be there and they do not like being filmed. And also, I only have, well, I was going to say I only have one cousin that's a minor, but that's not true because two of my cousins have given birth. But like a lot of my family doesn't really vibe with being filmed, which is a-okay because, you know, we're going to be doing a lot of family stuff. So I don't know if I end up doing anything with my family and I actually film it, it'll probably be my little cousin making me do TikToks with her. Or actually, you know what? No, that's probably it. That's probably just it. It might also be my grandma like posting pictures on Facebook because honestly, my grandma's low-key kind of like an influencer. Like one of my parents' friends is a host or something. Like she does quite a bit of stuff around the community, but she has a pretty sizable Facebook friends list. Apparently my grandma has like almost twice as many as her. Like my grandma has friends. Like she has connections for whatever reason. But honestly, like good for her, you know? Anyways, super fun little tangent. But this year I kind of had two little like secret activities, or not like activities, but like projects that I wanted to do. First of all, I saw this TikTok and it had like these cabinets that were decorated kind of like not bows, but like presents, and it had some bows and it was really cute. And so I thought I could do that. I could have some fun and, you know, make that for my cabinets. And I did. And it took me an entire afternoon because it was kind of difficult getting this done because I had to go do some math, and then like my arms hurt from putting them up because honestly I really need to get back into doing some exercise, but that's besides the point. But if you want to do this like little thing with your cabinets, all you have to do is measure. You have to measure the length and the width of your cabinets. Now, you're going to take that measurement and you're going to add them up. And then you're going to multiply it times 2 and kind of round up maybe an inch or so, depending on how thick your cabinets are. That's going to get you the perimeter for both the length and the width. And the reason why, well, actually, is that a helper? No. Yeah. That's going to get you the perimeter of your cabinet. So the reason that you need to know that information is because what you're going to do is if you want it to be like nice on both sides, is you're gonna take your fabric or your ribbon. In this case, I used 2-inch ribbon from like earlier, and you just kind of wrap it around one way and then you wrap it around the other way. So it comes out really cute. I did actually end up adding some bows to it later on. You don't actually see it, but you do see me making the bows here in a second, which honestly, shout out to the video that I saw for this. I'm gonna link it down below because oh my goodness, I don't know who this woman is, but like she is just so dedicated to like bows and stuff. And like, listen, I grew up with my mom being a person that just makes a lot of handmade decorations and whatnot. So like I know the behind the scenes, okay? I know how to cut fabric and whatnot. I know that I needed to be using these shitty scissors, because there's wire inside of this kind of ribbon. And I knew to do a couple of tricks, but like actually figuring out what kind of bow, like I'm so grateful to this video for helping me. Especially because like a lot of bows that you could possibly make require you to have a bow maker, which I do not have. And I do know that I could have bought one at Walmart, but I don't want to because how often do I make bows? Exactly. So instead I just kind of found like a video that had some that you could do like without a bow maker, do them by hand. And that's what I did. I took my 3 ribbons. I took the 2-inch red and black plaid, and then I took both the 1-inch little red and white snowflakes and then the black and white plaid, and I kind of made them in decreasing sizes. So the big ones I believe were 2 feet, I believe, and then the other ones, the red and the snowflakey ones, were 1.5 feet, and then the black and white plaid were just 1 foot. And so what I did was I made the like little, 4 square or whatever, and then I just kind of did the diagonals. Really what I should have done was kind of like included less. So like I should have started with like 4 pieces on the outside and then like 6 pieces and then like 3 and then 2, but I don't know. I think it came out good as is. I had a good time making them because honestly I was watching The Crown, the newest season. I believe it's like the first half of the season anyways, so like if you also watched it, let me know what you thought. I'm not super knowledgeable on the royal family, but it was interesting to kind of like finish up that show. I think that there's a second half to it. I don't quote me on that, but I gotta kind of like double check if that's true. I don't know, because like I don't know, I had a good time. I think that the actors did a very good job at being actors in this show. So all good times, all good fun. Oh my goodness, for some reason my video is just going so slow. But so after I did that, I went through and I actually like cleaned up the living room because it was an absolute mess. It's kind of embarrassing. I mean, like, okay, I know that like looking at this, it's not actually all that messy, but like for me, it just felt like I couldn't be in this room or in this half of the room because it was so messy. And also, looking back on this, I realized that a lot of my blankets are very Christmas coded, and that is unintentional. Like I have this one, and then I have a green one that I'm going to pull out, and then I have the one that's on that other, I don't even know what they call armchair. It's not an armchair. Is it like an, I don't know, but like that chair in the back that kind of creates the L sectional. Like that one's also red, green, and like mostly Christmas color. Like it could be passed off as like a Christmas blanket. So like I got these all at the thrift store. So like, but like I don't know why the vibes were Christmas for some reason. I know that we got some of these because they were thicker, and we're gonna use them to like decrease some of the noise in my partner's room because he was interested in making some YouTube videos, but I ended up not happening. So now these blankets are specifically for one person, and that is for Rosie. She absolutely loves laying down on those blankets and taking naps because, so I have in my desk area, in my little office, I have a cat tree, and next to the cat tree I have Victoria's box, which I'm going to show you here in a bit. But she keeps trying to take Rosie's spot, or they keep trying to take each other's spot. So for some reason, neither Sheik nor Rosie likes sleeping up at the very tippy top of the cat tree. So I don't know what that's about. But you know what? I kept cleaning, and I actually put away a bunch of stuff in to these boxes that I already had, and that's where all my decor is. I actually moved that into our bedroom because it just so happens that it perfectly fits in my partner's closet, and we're gonna see that when we get there because I am gonna show you a walkthrough of how this, like, about how my home looked after decorating for Christmas. Also, it just happened to fit perfectly, and I know that console was absolutely dusty to hell and back. I'm not going to apologize for it because we have a swamp cooler. If you don't know what that is, you might have heard it as like evaporative cooling, and that means that our air comes from the outside and isn't super filtered. I mean, like, we have a filter for it, and in fact we kind of double filtered it, but it just, anything that's outside becomes inside, and it is kind of upsetting, but that's okay because we've reached our second surprise activity, and that is making a garland for this archway. So I absolutely love this archway. My mom was talking about, like, I don't know, like reducing the archway so that we could put our table in there, but like honestly, no thank you. I really like this archway. I like how big it is, and it just feels very inviting, especially now that I got this garland on it. Now, I did have to screw in some little hooks into the garland, and honestly, the hooks are like 5/8, or not even, it's like half an inch or something, but like drywall is 5/8 of an inch, so like we're safe, we're good. Did I forget to remove the nails from when I had the little like twinkly lights? Yes, I did. We're not going to talk about it. But I took these two garlands that I bought, that I showed y'all earlier, and I twisted them so I kind of gave a little bit more like volume, because just normally it's just kind of very flat. And then I took all except for, I forgot I had one garland. I have this really cute like rainbow style garland that I guess didn't put up, but I will in my desk space. But I put that all up there, and it looks absolutely so cute. I was talking to two of my cousins who were also putting up their decorations, and it was just very good vibes to put it all up together, honestly. But it came out really cute, and I think next year I'm gonna add some like little twinkling lights or whatnot. But I want to leave this up year round and just kind of like add some little flowers or something throughout the year. So we'll see. I know that I can't add those twinkling lights back, like the regular ones that I had with the like the moons and whatnot, because my partner kept bumping into it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I know that I may want to put some of those twinkling lights in my desk space, so we'll see. Now, listen, that's where that little bell thing came into place. Like, you see it, I see it. I added that because I thought it would be really cute to kind of like, instead of like mistletoe, not that we have very many guests in the first place, but this is kind of like a non-creepy way of adding like mistletoe into our home. I don't know. I really like it. I think it came out really cute. I really like looking at it, especially like when it's daytime, because I can actually like look at it, and you'll just have to let me know what you think. Are you going to recreate this in your home?
Hey besties! Are you ready for the walkthrough of my home? Because I sure am excited. Okay, we're gonna start off POV. You're like walking into my house. You just close the door, and then you turn around and you see quite a few things. You see some very beautiful little decorated cabinets. You see some little Christmas items, a little Christmas thing, and some Ferrero Rocher, delicious. But like, you turn your attention back to whatever's going on here, which you can't quite see because it's really bright. So we're instead going to go through it and around it. Check out the details. Ignore those nails, but check out the detail. The level of detail I poured into this. And absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful, super fun, super like full of cute. Absolutely loved this. And there's my little stand. Don't worry about that. But super cute, right? And so you walk through, and like when you turn, you just see our little tree. So let's walk over there. Check it out. Super fun. We're going to do a little turn just to be able to see what's going on. Cute. Got my little vintage tablecloth. And then you keep turning and you keep processing what's going on in the room. We have our Christmas avocado. We have this very Christmas-esque blanket and a fallen Fluttershy. Anyways, you see my cat. Hi, Russie. And you see some Christmas blankets. You walk on back. You see some little Christmas toys. In fact, if you had noticed, there were some Christmas toys around the floor. But then you walk through here and you notice that this area is largely blank. We're gonna keep walking. In fact, oh, let's say you gotta go to the bathroom. Whoop bam! Christmas. Okay, we're taking you back into the room. Whoop bam! You can't see it, but I actually got some cute little bed sheets from Target. Cute. And this has not one, so I got my comforter. I got a thick blanket. I got another thick blanket. And then I've got the little flannel sheet. So, like, we're getting cozy up in here. And then you notice that I put all of my decor boxes in my boyfriend's little closet thing. So, I don't know. I think I did pretty good. Let me know how I did with my decorating for Christmas. I have some fun ideas for next year, and I do have some fun ideas to kind of incorporate this throughout the year. I gotta do something about these, oh, you can't even see them, but about these nails. So we gotta come up with some stuff. I know I wanna put some lights up here probably, but like, if you have ideas on how I can make this like more functional year round, give me ideas. Because I think I can start putting this up like when it's cold, so like fall to, like springtime, or I could keep it up year round if I bought some like fake flowers and then just kind of sprinkled some flowers or some like maybe we could do some little DIY craft items to make it kind of like fairy-esque. I'm excited. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you all in the next one.